Picture waking up to turquoise water that looks almost too bright to be real, powdery sand under your toes, and the kind of warm breeze that makes you forget your inbox exists. That is the magic of the Bahamas, and when you are traveling with the whole family, picking the right resort can make or break the trip. Today's rundown covers 7 of the very best family-friendly resorts scattered across these gorgeous islands, from massive water park playgrounds to laid-back beachfront hideaways. Each one brings something a little different to the table, so whether you have toddlers in floaties or teenagers glued to their phones, there is something here worth writing down. Grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's take a tour of the properties that families keep coming back to year after year. The first stop has to be the one that basically defines Bahamas family travel, and that is Atlantis Paradise Island. This sprawling resort sits on its own slice of Paradise Island just across the bridge from Nassau, and it is honestly less of a hotel and more of a small city built around ocean adventure. The vibe is big, bold, and unapologetically fun, with pink coral-inspired towers, marine habitats tucked into the walkways, and a constant hum of excited kids darting between attractions. It is designed for families who want everything within arm's reach from breakfast to bedtime without ever needing to rent a car. If you have ever seen photos of a giant water slide shooting through a shark tank, that is here, and yes, it is exactly as wild in person. Rooms across the property are spread over several towers, each with its own personality and price point. The Coral Tower leans modern and family-friendly with bright, breezy interiors, while the Cove offers a more upscale, adults-leaning feel with sweeping ocean views from private balconies. Families with more people or a bigger budget often gravitate toward the Reef, which offers suites with full kitchens, perfect for warming up bottles or letting picky eaters snack whenever. Connecting rooms are easy to find, cribs are readily available, and the overall setup makes juggling multiple kids far less stressful than you would expect. Views can range from marina to lagoon to open Atlantic, and honestly, none of them disappoint. Dining is a category all its own here, with more than 20 restaurants ranging from casual poolside bites to sit-down steakhouses helmed by celebrity chefs. Families love the flexibility, because one night you can be crushing tacos in your swimsuit, and the next you can dress up for a proper Italian dinner overlooking the marina. The Aquaventure Water Park, with its miles of rivers, rapids, and slides, is the crown jewel and honestly worth the price of admission by itself. Add in the marine habitat with rays and sharks, dolphin encounters, a huge kids club called Atlantis Kids Adventures, and a teen lounge with gaming and dance parties, and you have a place that keeps every age bracket entertained. The location on Paradise Island also means Nassau's shops and historic sites are just a short cab ride away when you want a change of scenery. Sliding down the coast to a slightly calmer scene, Baha Mar in Nassau has quickly become one of the biggest names in Caribbean family travel. This is actually a resort complex made up of 3 different hotels sharing one massive property, but the Grand Hyatt is where most families end up because of its size, layout, and price flexibility. The vibe here is glossy and modern, with polished lobbies, tropical gardens, and a clear focus on making sure guests have something to do every single hour of the day. It feels a little more grown-up than Atlantis, but still puts serious effort into keeping kids happy. Think of it as the resort you pick when you want a family vacation that also feels a bit like a getaway for the parents. The rooms lean contemporary, with soft neutral tones, big windows, and balconies that often frame either the ocean or the sprawling pool complex. Family suites give you the space to spread out, and connecting options are available across most categories, which is a lifesaver for anyone traveling with older kids who want their own bathroom. In-room tech is on point, with easy climate control and smart TVs that keep the little ones entertained during downtime. The bathrooms are generous, showers have great pressure, and even the standard rooms feel a step above what you get at many Caribbean properties. Housekeeping is efficient, and requests for extra towels or cribs get handled quickly. Dining at Baha Mar is genuinely impressive, with more than 40 restaurants and bars spread across the property, so nobody in your family is going to get bored of the food. Standouts include beachside grills, sushi spots, and a casual marketplace-style eatery that lets everyone pick their own thing on picky nights. The pool scene is elaborate, with something like a dozen pools, water slides, a lazy river, and a family beach that is calm enough for smaller swimmers. There is also a golf course, a huge casino for the adults, and the Baha Bay water park just next door for full-on splash day energy. The ESPA spa is worth booking if the grown-ups need a couple of quiet hours, and the fitness center is well-equipped if anyone wants to keep up their routine on vacation. Shifting gears to something more relaxed, the Ocean Club, a Four Seasons resort, offers a very different flavor of Bahamas family vacation. Also located on Paradise Island, this one leans elegant and refined, with manicured gardens, a colonial style, and a hush that feels miles away from the water park chaos next door. It is the kind of place where families with a bit more to spend go when they want a boutique, storybook experience rather than a mega resort. The property is smaller, the pace is slower, and everything from check-in to bedtime tuck-ins carries that signature Four Seasons polish. Even the golf carts zipping guests around feel like part of the experience. Rooms and suites here feature crisp white interiors, dark wood accents, and terraces that open onto either the ocean or the lush Versailles gardens. Families often book the connecting rooms or one of the villas, which come with private plunge pools and outdoor showers that feel like a treat every time you use them. Bathrooms are marble-heavy and stocked with high-end amenities, and the beds are the kind you wish you could ship home. Kids get their own welcome touches, and the staff quickly learn names and preferences in that quietly impressive way only luxury hotels manage. Everything feels calm, private, and effortlessly comfortable. Dining includes a beachfront restaurant with beautifully done seafood and a poolside option perfect for lazy lunches after a swim. The pool itself is intimate rather than sprawling, and the beach is one of the prettiest stretches on the island, with attendants ready to set you up with loungers, umbrellas, and cold drinks. There is a kids program for younger guests, tennis courts, water sports, and easy access to everything at Atlantis if you want a bigger day out. Parents can slip away to the spa for a proper treatment or head to the fitness center for a quiet morning workout. It is a resort that quietly reminds you that luxury and family travel can absolutely mix as long as you know where to look. Moving away from Paradise Island altogether, Grand Isle Resort on Great Exuma is a whole different mood. This one sits on Emerald Bay on one of the most laid-back and stunning islands in the entire Bahamas, and it is perfect for families who want beach time without the crowds. Instead of hotel rooms, guests stay in full villas which range from one bedroom all the way up to 4, giving you serious space to spread out. The vibe is quiet, upscale, and a little more grown-up, with a strong emphasis on connecting with the natural beauty of the surroundings. If your idea of vacation is fewer buffets and more sunrise walks on empty beaches, this is your place. Each villa comes with a full kitchen, laundry, multiple bathrooms, and a private balcony or patio, which makes it feel more like renting a beach house than staying at a hotel. Families with young kids appreciate being able to cook simple meals or store snacks, and having separate bedrooms is a small miracle when nap times matter. The design is fresh and coastal, with lots of white, blue, and natural wood, and the villas are spaced out enough that you never feel on top of your neighbors. Housekeeping keeps everything spotless, and staff are the kind of friendly that makes you feel like you have known them for years. It genuinely feels like a home away from home, only with a way better view. There is an on-site restaurant and bar, but many guests take advantage of the kitchens and stock up at local markets in nearby Georgetown. The infinity pool overlooking the beach is a highlight, and Emerald Bay itself is picture-perfect, calm, shallow in spots, and ideal for kids to splash around. Activities include boat charters, snorkeling with turtles at nearby beaches, and famous swimming pigs excursions that kids talk about for years afterward. The Sandals golf course next door is available for guests who want to play, and the spa offers treatments in a peaceful garden setting. It is a resort that trades flashy attractions for genuine island character, and families who value that end up loving every minute. Back near Nassau, Melia Nassau Beach on Cable Beach is where a lot of families land when they want all-inclusive value without sacrificing the beachfront experience. This resort has been around for a while and has aged into a comfortable, well-run property that consistently delivers a solid family vacation without draining the savings account. The vibe is easy, tropical, and social, with lots of families from around the world mingling by the pools and buffet lines. It is not the fanciest resort on this list, but it earns its spot because of what you get for the price and how easy it makes traveling with kids. Sometimes not having to think about every check is exactly the vacation parents need. Rooms are comfortable and functional with tropical decor, private balconies, and views ranging from garden to full ocean. Family rooms give you extra space for kids without feeling cramped, and the level rooms offer some upgraded perks like private pool access and enhanced service if you want a small step up. The property is right on Cable Beach, so many rooms wake up to the sound of waves and that ridiculously blue Bahamian water. Beds are comfortable, air conditioning works overtime, and the overall experience feels breezy and low stress. Nothing here is trying too hard, and that is honestly part of the charm. Dining runs on the all-inclusive model, with multiple restaurants offering everything from Italian to Asian to steakhouse fare, plus a big main buffet that covers all the picky eater bases. There are several pools, one specifically for families with a shallow section and one designated adults, only for when parents want a break. Kids clubs keep younger guests busy with organized activities, while teens get their own hangout space with games and social events. Beach loungers, non-motorized water sports, evening entertainment, and a lively bar scene are all included, which really adds up over a week-long trip. Nassau's shops, straw market, and historic downtown are just a short drive away when you want to explore beyond the resort. Heading over to Grand Bahama, Lighthouse Pointe at Grand Lucayan brings a more classic Caribbean resort feel with a strong, family-friendly setup. This all-inclusive property sits right on Lucayan Beach, one of the most beautiful stretches on the island, and offers a laid-back atmosphere for families looking to unplug. The vibe here is quieter than the mega-resorts near Nassau, with more of an old-school island charm and pace. It is a great pick for families with younger kids who want simplicity, safety, and lots of beach time without a lot of noise. Guests often mention how easy it is to just settle in and let the days blur together in the best possible way. The rooms are spacious and comfortable with tropical touches, plenty of natural light, and balconies or patios that look out over gardens, pools, or the ocean. Family accommodations offer flexible bedding options, and the property does a good job of placing families near each other and away from adults-only zones. Bathrooms are practical rather than fancy, and the overall vibe is more comfortable beach getaway than glossy luxury retreat. That said, everything is well maintained, and the staff genuinely go out of their way to make kids feel welcome. Little touches like beach toys and kid-friendly menu options make a difference for families with small ones. Dining includes several restaurants and bars covering casual poolside snacks, buffet-style dinners, and more formal sit-down options with reservations. The pool is a big focus, with a family-friendly design and plenty of shaded seating for parents who need a break from the sun. The beach itself is a real winner, with calm water perfect for swimming and easy access to snorkeling, kayaking, and paddleboarding. Excursions to nearby Lucayan National Park, the swimming caves, and the famous Gold Rock Beach are all within easy reach. It is a resort that pairs well with families who want to explore Grand Bahama's natural side while still having a comfortable home base to return to each evening. Rounding things out, Sandyport Beach Resort in Nassau is a smaller, boutique-style option that offers a very different feel from the big-box resorts. This one is set within a charming, pastel-colored village community, complete with canals, footbridges, and shops, giving it a European meets Caribbean personality that stands out immediately. The vibe is intimate, quiet, and residential, which is exactly what some families want after visiting bigger, busier resorts elsewhere. It works especially well for families who plan to explore Nassau and Cable Beach and want a comfortable, character-filled home base rather than a self-contained mega-resort. Repeat guests often describe it as feeling like their own little slice of the Bahamas. Accommodations range from studios to two-bedroom suites, and most come with kitchenettes or full kitchens, which is a huge plus for families managing snacks, bottles, and picky eaters. Interiors are bright and beachy, with tile floors, colorful accents, and plenty of natural light pouring in through big windows. Balconies overlook the canals, pools, or the beach depending on your building, and the layout of the property means it never feels crowded. Everything is walkable, and kids can safely wander between the pools, the beach, and the little village square with its cafes and shops. It has an easy, neighborhood feel that is refreshingly different from the standard resort experience. There is a beachfront restaurant on site plus several independent restaurants and cafes right in the village, which gives you more variety than you might expect at a smaller property. 2 beachfront pools, a stretch of soft sand cable beach and calm swimming water make it easy to spend full days without going anywhere. Non-motorized water sports, a small kids club and organized beach activities keep the little ones entertained, while parents can slip out to a nearby spa or catch a night out downtown. Nassau's main attractions, including the historic center, Straw Market, and Atlantis, are all a short cab ride away. It is proof that you do not need a giant resort to have a fantastic Bahamas family vacation. Sometimes smaller really is better. Looking at all 7 together, it becomes pretty clear that the right pick really comes down to what your family values most. For pure kid excitement and everything under one roof, Atlantis and Baha Mar are hard to beat, though Baha Mar tends to feel a touch more polished for parents. Families with a bigger budget and a taste for luxury will find the Ocean Club Four Seasons a dreamy, quieter alternative, while Grand Isle Resort on Exuma is the pick for those who want space, nature, and a slower island rhythm. Melia, Nassau Beach and Lighthouse Pointe are the smart choices for solid all-inclusive value, and Sandyport Beach Resort quietly wins for families who want charm and character over crowds. No matter which one calls your name, the Bahamas has a way of turning even a short trip into a memory the kids will still talk about years later. Safe travels, and here is hoping your next vacation is the one they never stop asking to go back to. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel content. Check the description for links and booking information for all hotels featured in this video. If none of these felt quite right, check out our other hotel top lists to find your perfect match.